Sometimes the quietest neighborhoods hide the darkest secrets. The streets may look peaceful, the lawns perfectly trimmed, and the neighbors friendly, but beneath the surface, something sinister can be lurking, waiting to be uncovered. On June 18th, 2025, police in Kettering, Ohio, made a chilling discovery that has everyone asking what really happened on Mini Court. The news quickly spread, sending shockwaves through the community and leaving residents both fearful and curious. Let's rewind. It all started as a missing person case. Nicole Slusser, a woman whose name was becoming all too familiar to local law enforcement, had vanished. Her face was plastered on missing posters, and her story was whispered about in every corner of town. Her loved ones were desperate for answers, and the community was on edge. Friends, family, and even strangers joined search parties, hoping for a miracle, while fear and uncertainty grew with each passing day. So when police showed up at a home connected to Nicole, they were already on high alert. Every officer knew the stakes were high, and every movement was watched by anxious neighbors peering from behind curtains. This wasn't just any search. They were looking for more than clues. The air was thick with tension, and every drawer opened, every closet checked could hold the answer to Nicole's fate. The person of interest? Shane Smith, Nicole's ex-boyfriend. His connection to Nicole made him the focus of the investigation, and his past run-ins with the law only deepened suspicions. He wasn't just known to police, he was considered armed and dangerous. Officers were warned to approach with extreme caution, knowing that any encounter could turn deadly in an instant. Picture this. It's a quiet Tuesday morning, just before 9 a.m. The world outside is just waking up, but for the officers on Mini Court, the day is already filled with dread and anticipation. Officers execute a search warrant on the Mini Court home. The operation is swift and methodical, with every officer knowing their role and the risks involved. 3 people walk out, but it's what or who is left inside that matters. The house, now eerily silent, holds secrets that are about to be revealed. The tension is thick and every second counts. Officers communicate in hushed tones, their nerves on edge as they search for any sign of Nicole or her suspected abductor. After hours of searching, police finally find Shane Smith. The relief is mixed with apprehension. What else will they find? Not out in the open, not trying to escape, but hiding in a closet, wedged beneath a pile of safes. It's a desperate move, one that speaks volumes about his state of mind. It's almost cinematic, but the reality is far from fiction. The fear, the uncertainty, and the stakes are all too real for everyone involved. Smith is taken into custody and booked on existing warrants, but investigators know the story isn't over. Then, the breakthrough. As detectives dig deeper, they realize the case is about to take a tragic turn. In the backyard of that same house, police discover human remains. The scene is somber, and the weight of the discovery hangs heavy over everyone present. The Montgomery County coroner steps in, confirming what everyone feared. These are indeed human. The grim reality sets in for the family, the officers, and the entire community. The investigation now takes a heartbreaking turn. Grief ripples through the neighborhood, and the hope that Nicole might be found alive begins to fade. Authorities are working around the clock to determine if the remains belong to Nicole Slusser. Forensic teams meticulously gather evidence, knowing that every detail could be crucial to solving the case. While Smith sits behind bars, the community waits, hoping for closure, fearing the worst. The uncertainty is agonizing, and every update is met with a mix of dread and anticipation. Right now, Shane Smith faces new charges, but the full story is still unfolding. Legal proceedings are just beginning, and the search for justice is far from over. One question echoes through Kettering. What really happened behind those closed doors on Mini Court? The answers may be slow to come, but the community refuses to forget. As more information comes to light, I'll be right here to break it down for you. We'll follow every lead, every update, and every twist in this ongoing investigation. Until then, let's remember Nicole and every missing person whose story deserves to be told. Their lives matter, and their stories remind us to stay vigilant and compassionate. If you want the latest updates on this case, hit subscribe and stay tuned. Your support helps keep these stories in the spotlight where they belong. True crime isn't just about solving mysteries. It's about giving a voice to those who can't speak for themselves. It's about seeking justice, no matter how long it takes, and standing with families in their darkest hours. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. And remember, sometimes the most important stories are the ones that happen right next door.